Here we go again, back with stage 4 of the Santos Tour Down Under. Today we're having a flat stage, so hopefully Michael Matthews can improve on his third place finish from the first stage, or on his first place finish on second stage, which was kind of a hill stage, so I don't really count this as a sprint victory. But let's see what will happen today. Okay, the race is now on the way again, and today I've decided that the race is flat enough that we can actually use Caleb Ewan and not Michael Hepburn, Matthew Hayman in the train, and I'll have Hepburn and Cameron Meyer moving out up front, Simon Clark on bottle duty, and my train will go as follows. Matthew Hayman first, because he's the strongest on the flat road. Then we'll have Caleb Ewan actually in second, because I rate Simon Jones is stronger than him. I think he'll have more energy left in the end than Caleb Ewan, so I'll use Caleb Ewan as not the last man, even though he's the second best sprinter. I'll use Simon Jones because he's actually a really good sprinter as well with great acceleration. So hopefully that'll work out as well. And then of course Michael Matthews as the first sprinter or the last man in the train, whatever you want to call it. 4-man breakaway already gone away. Meyer and Hepburn out in front, and this stage looks to be calm, and yeah, as calm as usual. Just have to keep the breakaway at hold, but they're about 1:16 each after, and 6:56 from Johan Le Bon here. So it's just about getting water now, and let's just up the pace so we can get to the exciting part of the race. And that I'm recording this before the Tour Down Under, so I'll try and post a video about every time the Tour Down Under stages end. I probably won't watch any of the Tour Down Under stages live. I really applaud all of the Australians who watch all of the European races live, because that must be, and Americans as well of course, because I think most of the races, at least in America, are on pretty horrible time schedules compared to that. I mean, I remember the only cycling race I've watched at night was the World Championships in Australia, where I think it was Hushovd who won that year. But yeah, it's pretty amazing what can happen here. Let's see. Simon Clark is looking really good right now. I'll get some water now again, because then we can get some water again around the 40-30 kilometer mark. It seems they're pretty good to get water out pretty quickly as well. And Sky have taken the lead. It was still Cavendish and Kittel in this race, right? Cavendish, Christoph, Kittel is somewhere as well, Degenkolb. So yeah, there are some really good riders in this race. It's not going to be easy to win this sprint, and I really don't expect to win this sprint either. But you know, anything can happen. So might see something crazy happen as well. Speed up again. Nothing really going on right now. It's a bit of a hill just before the finish here. I think it's around 6-7 kilometer, just by measuring it with my eye, but I might be completely wrong. The further from the finish, the better for Caleb Ewan, at least on my train. I don't want Caleb Ewan to die by sitting on the wheel of Matthew Hayman. But I actually think Caleb Ewan is better in the hills than Matthew Hayman anyway, so that probably won't be a big difference maker. It's a small hill coming up here as well. Let's see. I'm excited to see how Hayman and Caleb Ewan will get over this hill, because you can already see on the energy bar that they have actually already lost quite a bit of energy. Now it's up to Simon Clark to get some water up before the sprint trains can actually start forming here. 19, 18, can I just make it? Is this the perfect timing? I think it was. Okay, Matthews on Simon Jones' wheel. I'll have Simon Jones can go on Caleb Ewan's wheel, I think. Yeah, Caleb Ewan's wheel. Caleb Ewan can go on Matthew Hayman's wheel, and Matthew Hayman can find a wheel up here somewhere. Let's go Christian Nies. That seems like a good plan, and now we just have to hope that the train forms pretty well here. Okay, I can actually see the train forming up here. Debaka. It's probably a better wheel to try and follow instead of Nies. This is just falling back. Matthews got plugged in by my own teammate Simon Clark here. Who's done a good job up in front. But I think he's done for today now. Hayman on. Can I pick Vorganov's wheel instead, because that'll leave me behind here for a little bit longer, not having to worry that much. Christoph's train is here, Kittel's train is here, Nisolo. Matthews getting a bit lost now. A lot of trains mixing up together at the moment. Kreibel, Cameron Meyer sitting still nicely up here. Hip has dropped off for today, but he's my least valuable member of the team, I will have to say. Sorry to him, but it's the facts. Right now I'm sitting really good on the right hand side. Of course, now they're pulling over to the right, so the gap I have on the right is closing in at the moment here. But I'll soon be able to start my train. The hill is up here. Should I wait until after the hill? Or should I just pull as fast as possible over this hill here with Matthew Haven and then lose his energy immediately after? I think I like to go with that. I think the hill begins now, and this should be a good moment to go for it. Heyman uses the rest of the energy he has remaining here. And you can see he's struggling. This hill is actually quite steep, 7% climb. Trofimov. Heyman really doing a nice job here. Calvion won't be able to make a long train here. Cavendish is on the wheel of Michael Matthews already, I think. Yeah, he has found the wheel of Michael Matthews already now. Christoph's train is right next to me. Let's see, should I use Simon Jones now or should I use Michael Matthews? Oh, no, okay, I think I'm actually going to drop Calvion off the train because I don't think his stint is going to be long enough to even make a difference. It's probably going to hurt me more. Instead, I'll use Simon Jones early on here in the yellow jersey for his second place teammate overall, Michael Matthews. And look, he's going so fast already here. See, if I used Calvion there, I would have lost a lot of time. But because of this, of not using him, I gained a lot of time instead. And I'll sprint with them. Calvion can maybe get a nice place anyway. It's looking good right now. TINKOFF and Kittler sitting right here. Christoph, Cavendish, they're all sitting. Demar, Simolai, Nisolo. They're all sitting pretty close, but I feel like I've got like a 10-meter gap down to them. Christoph starting sprint now. Kittler and Cavendish haven't even started their sprints yet. And now it's Matthews' turn. Can he hold the win? Oh, they're coming fast. I think I've won this race. Christoph was really close. Can Simon Jones take third and some bonus seconds as well? Would be really nice for the overall. But Cavendish is coming. First and third place. What a great sprint result. I really utilized that hill well, I think. And Simon Jones was just too strong after the hill. The pace Calvion went with over the top of that climb. Just got a other leader trains. And then Simon Jones, of course, is not hurt by that at all. Maybe we even got some time gaps to some other riders. I don't think we did. But it would be nice if we did. So, let's see the final results. And here we have today's race results. Michael Matthews, of course, took the win in front of Alexander Christoph, with Simon Jones in third place. Let's put Michael Matthews now in leader's jersey. They're exchanging jersey back and forth. Tomorrow will probably be the cycling stage because that's the hilliest of the stages. And question is, can Michael Matthews follow Simon Jones and, of course, Kwiatkowski and support as well? Or, yeah, what will happen, because we still have a final sprint stage on stage 6 as well, where results can change once again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.